Be careful when you complain to Little Caesars. When I was in high school, I had a part-time job at Little Caesars working the register, handing pizzas to customers. It was in a rougher part of town, so there were plenty of scary, weird customer interactions. However, there's one that was intensely satisfying. On a random weekday, some woman came in and ordered a pizza with a wide variety of toppings. Completely normal so far. She leaves and comes back 10 minutes later to pick up her pie. And leaves. She comes back another 5 minutes later with the pizza, saying that the toppings fell off when she was trying to eat it. Called us lazy and demanded that we remake it. I guess she'd never had a pizza before? So I take the pizza to the back, explain the situation to the guy making the pizzas, and tell him to put the toppings under the cheese. Little did I know this would create the most disgusting looking pizza I had ever witnessed. All of the sausage, veggies, pepperonis and whatever else was completely covered by the cheese, but could be seen slightly because melted cheese is a little translucent. It looked like the cheese had subtly turned different colors of brown, green, orange, from grease underneath, and wasn't pretty and smooth like pizza usually is. It was lumpy like chunky throw-up. It was absolutely vile, and I was counting down the minutes for her to return. Pretty soon after the pie was finished, what I assumed to be her husband came inside to pick it up. As per standard procedure at my store, I opened the box to show him the final product. My creation. My monster. The poor man looked absolutely appalled and heartbroken. He asked me in a very disappointed voice, "What did she say to you guys?" Quote, and I simply explained to him that because the pizza's toppings fell off when she tried to eat it, we simply put them under the cheese. He just apologized and left with the pie. NGL. I kind of wished the woman had picked it up because I'm sure we would have gotten a better reaction. But it still warms my heart to know that she probably ate it. Edit. Wow. I had no idea how normal this style of pizza was. I'm not a huge pizza fan myself, so I haven't really tried it before. Obviously it tastes the same. I think the quality and amount of cheese is what made it so disgusting. Clearly it was not the husband's first rodeo. I make pizza at home and put some toppings under the cheese all the time. I've never noticed it looks bad, although my cooking always tastes better than it looks. FYI, things like spinach, cooked bacon, parmesan, roasted peppers or caramelized onion go under shredded cheese. They benefit from being covered and meld with the sauce. Raw onion and peppers, raw mushrooms go on top. They need the direct heat to cook. Olives and pepperoni can go anywhere, depending on who it's for. Nobody I have made pizza for has asked for pineapple, although I've never offered it. I'm now tempted to ask for that the next time I order pizza just to see what it would look like. Where I live it's extremely common to put all the toppings under the cheese and I've never seen one look anything close to what you're describing, but maybe it's just the quality of Little Caesars. Ingredients lol. Either way she sounds like a piece of work. There are regions where toppings under the cheese is the norm. As any French person can attest, melted cheese on top is the way to go for many things, pizza included. Does anyone really care what pizza looks like? Honestly, sounds like she got exactly what she wanted. I prefer half the cheese down first, then the toppings, flat meats, bulky meats, then veggies, and the rest of the cheese on top. Cheese on top gets a nice color to it and all toppings stay in place. I bet you though that she just hit her brakes too hard and the pizza toppings slid around. Cheese on top of everything else is pretty standard in Australia. Reminds me of a story my friend told me. friend had gotten lunch at Little Caesars. Going back to the office, he's approached by a homeless man. "Spare some change?" Friend says. "I don't have any cash. I have some leftover pizza. If you want it." Homeless dude looks at the box. "Little Caesars? I'm not that hungry. I worked at Papa John's in high school, and all toppings were always put on before the cheese. I don't know what kind of cheese Little Caesars uses to change colors because there are toppings under it. Seems to me, at the end of the day, I'm guessing it was dropped and she lied to get a new pizza." Sounds like this happens a lot with this couple. That guy deserves a medal. Not that you guys did this, but we actually did get a pizza where the toppings fell off. It was at pizza place with a red roof. Place was empty at dinner time. Sign number 1. And we were dining in, and ordered a sausage pizza. It took over an hour for it to show up. Sign number 2. Picked up a slice, and all of the sausage literally rolled off the top of the pizza. It was obvious they forgot the topping and put it on after the cheese was set. We brought it to the manager's attention, who said she'd fix it. The fix, they put it back in the oven for another 10 minutes. It came back to us burnt, and the sausage was still rolling off of it. We walked out without paying. Would this work if, say, 20% of the cheese was on top? Pizza base 80% of the cheese, toppings 20% of the cheese. Just enough to hold it down? It all tastes the same. I have, on occasion, glued the toppings of take and bake pizzas down by spreading additional shredded cheese over the top.
r/DeliciousCompliance.
Yay IDK about this one. I routinely put down a small layer of cheese, add toppings and then top with cheese. It does not look disgusting at all. I worked at a pizza shop when I was younger and this was the way we were taught to make pizzas. No one complained.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.